In a bid to curb cyber fraud, the government has imposed restrictions on the sale of bulk SIM cards. The government has said that bulk sale will be allowed only through business connections. Let's go across to Ashmit now. He joins us with more details. Ashmit, new set of restrictions being imposed by the government. Take us through the details of what has been announced by Ashwini Vaishnav.
Well, the government's focus is clearly on cyber fraud, and to that end is coming out with some important pieces of reform now. Ashwini Vaishnav today, speaking to the media, began by pointing out that reforms undertaken in the month of May, that's the Sanchar Sathi portal, has yielded some results, but nonetheless pointed out that more work needs to be done. And to that end, to that end of more work, two important pieces of reform have been undertaken here by the government. The first one is that the bulk sale of SIMs, the way it takes place as of right now, is being discontinued, is being clamped down upon. That's the first big piece of reform. But what is important nonetheless is that the government has clarified that sale of bulk SIMs will be allowed, but only to commercial entities and to business connections. And even this provision of bulk SIMs to business connections and commercial entities will be done after verification and registration. So that's the caveat now being added. Bulk SIMs, the way it currently exists, being discontinued. That's the first key reform. The second is action against the dealers. What the government pointed out, what Ashwini Vaishnav pointed out, is that the complicity of dealers is a big factor that has emerged over the last few months. And to that end, important action has been taken. Dealers will now mandatorily have to get verification and have to get police verification and will have to register. These are two important pieces of compliances that have now been cast on these dealers. There are as many as 10 lakh dealers across the country. All of them will be subjected to police verification. Also, simultaneously, the government is also initiating prosecution and action against these dealers who are found to be errant and non-compliant. So, two important pieces of reform here. Ashwini Vaishnav expressing confidence that this will yield results in checking instances of cyber fraud.
Ashwini, thanks for joining us. Now, the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal